Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for joining us this evening at the D-Bark. I will be your host, Jason Stevens, and tonight we have two very exciting matchups between the Mohawk Mountaineers and the Niagara Knights. First, tonight will be our women's match, and the Mohawk Mountaineers are currently undefeated this season with a 4-0 record, coming off a tight victory against Humber last week that went the distance with a 3-2 set win. The Knights are currently heading into tonight with a 3-1 record and an impressive win their last game, sweeping Conestoga in 3 great sets. The key to tonight's success for the Knights will be their blocking. Last game, they outblocked their opponents 15-7, basically being an unstoppable force. Mohawk tonight is going to have to find a way to get past their very strong defense in order to come away with a win. Let's see what we can find tonight. Alrighty, and I am also joined by DJ tonight, who will be joining me in the booth.
Oh, yep, we're back for another week
You
of
bet, man.
Mohawk Mountaineers volleyball.
You bet, man. We got an exciting one tonight.
Oh, man, did you see last week's match? Oh,
I
it went
didn't.
all the way to 5 sets.
Oh,
Came
yeah.
down to the last point.
Did hear about it, too. Yeah, it went
Oh,
the distance.
man.
I think Mohawk was what? They were down 2-0 at the
No, we
beginning.
were up 2-0.
Oh, it was up
We were
2-0.
2-0, and then
they crawled back.
They crawled back to win 2 sets in a row. We went all the way to the last point of set 5.
Yeah, it was crazy that they were able to pull away that 5th set, too,
Right?
after losing 2 straight
Especially against an experienced team like Humber.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Well, here we go. We're off, and serving is Niagara's number 9, Veronica Ladowick.
Ooh, and we've got an early point for Mohawk already. Decent start.
It is. One thing I see with this Niagara team, though, is they have a lot of height. There's a lot of 6-footers and up on this team.
They do,
think
yeah. I was
counted
watching.
about
Yeah,
3 or
watching
4.
that warm-up earlier, you could really see that they were pounding the ball straight into the ground. So.
Oh, yeah. So we expect to see more athleticism than anything else from our girls tonight.
Ooh, and Mohawk squeaks away another point. Early lead 2-0 in the first set.
The weather is not really affecting the crowd. Even get a little chilly outside.
Yeah, no, everyone got a good crowd for tonight, that's for sure.
Ooh, quick set by
Couldn't
Niagara.
really see what that was. That was pretty quick, yeah, for sure. I think they
Offense.
caught the Mohawk defense off guard with that one. Serving, we've got Montana Taylor.
Nice little quick set by Mohawk.
Yep, tip on the inside. Niagara wasn't able to recover it. Serving for Mohawk, we've got Kaylin Emsley. Ooh. Big, strong hit on the outside there for number 12, Emily McEachern. Strong serve in the middle. And that was blocked by Mohawk, but it ended up on their own side, so it will go to Niagara. Little floater dug up by Mohawk's libero in the middle.
Strong spike by the Knights is blocked by the defense. of
Yeah.
Niagara.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about, that defense, that
that
height
height.
for Niagara, man.
Yes.
It's going to be tough for Mohawk to get through it.
I think they'll have to use a lot of quick sets in order to outsmart the defense.
Yeah, they'll have to throw off their time.
Miscommunication there by Mohawk's attack.
Yeah, and that does even the game at 4 apiece.
Again, serving.
And that one hits the net, and it's going to go to Mohawk.
Checking in is the athletic Vicari Gennaro. We look to see her attack this Niagara. Did very well against Humber. Humber had that 6-footer, I think, William.
Yeah.
She did pretty good against her with her athleticism.
Yeah.
We look to see that again, but this time instead of one 6-footer, it's 3 or 4.
I know, yeah, they have a strong Strong upper court. Oh, and a quick out of bounds serve by Niagara will give Mohawk the serve again.
Let's take a look at the head coaches. We see Matt Schnarr has some experience over the first year. Steve Dow, with 10 years of experience under Matt's belt.
Yeah.
He can use that against the first year head coach.
That is a lot of experience. He's seen the game quite a bit in the college level, that's for sure.
Nice dig by number 12, Emily McEachern.
Strong hit, and the block was tipped. Setting up big hit on the outside. Once again, sort of blocked by Niagara, but Mohawk comes away with the point.
Good hit by Stenitis.
Yeah.
For her to be a major part of the attack tonight. They'll use her and Zakari.
Big block by Mohawk, but they do come up with it on their own end. Strong hit on the outside. Niagara tried catching Mohawk off guard there with that one. And it looks to be Niagara point this time. Just couldn't keep it in bounds. Natasha with the serve, but it ends up going to the net, and Mohawk will take the point. Free points are nice to come by during a game of volleyball, especially when you have all that action going on in the middle.
Definitely so. Up to serve is Erica Stenitis.
Sounds like a plan.
Point for Mohawk, and up to serve again is Stenitis.
Yeah, further extending that lead to 9-6.
Strong serve by Stenitis.
Oh, and a big spike ends up going on the Mohawk end.
Good use of the cross-court spike over there, seeing the weakness in the defense and taking advantage of it.
Yeah, that fell in front of the attack line, and that's tough to defend. Annika Haberstock with the serve. Mohawk's able to recover it.
Strong spike by Dakari, but they dig it.
Tipped back by Niagara, and they were able to come up with the ball. The block is tipped, but Mohawk gets an easy setup.
Little quick set there.
Yeah. Mohawk's going to get a free ball here. Hopefully they can get a good attack. Great spike. Another Mohawk point.
A little too strong.
Yeah.
A little too strong of a spike there.
Yeah, Mohawk's got some good momentum going right now.
Yes, we do. 10-7 lead. Up to serve, number 11, Dakari Gennaro. Seen her utilize that jump serve a lot. Let's see if she does it here. Oh, she just got a float. And she switched it up.
Yeah, she did. Maybe she should have gone with the jump serve.
She should have. I think so.
Maybe she tried messing with the defense that time.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Up to serve, we got number 9, Veronica Letewich.
And that's another point for Niagara.
Yeah, Veronica will get another chance to serve here. And that one hits the net, and it will be Mohawk point.
Ladowick is another one of those 6-footers standing at 6'2".
Yeah. Just got the libero coming in for Madeline Berg.
And up to serve is number 15, Amanda Kuiper.
And I heard about that jump serve even before the game started today.
Oh, right?
Yeah, I had some inside intel on it.
It worked out great. Went on a few-point run for against Humber.
Yeah.
Really, her jump serve really gave us a lot of points in that game.
Yeah, if a team can't handle it off the first one, it just really breaks your mentality as the game goes on, too.
It really does, because it's like if I can't get the first ball, what else am I going to do?
Yeah. Although Niagara's Libero does come up with it, but a whiffed hit
on the
attempt there
spike.
will give Mohawk the point. Mohawk seems to be getting these free points consistently now.
They are.
Yeah.
Piper back in to serve.
3 straight solid serves for her.
Strong block. Oh, but they keep it in play.
Oh, and a strong hit by the outside player there.
Mohawks number 13, Kaylin Emsley. Spike.
And we got a Niagara timeout now. Well, it looks like Mohawk was able to tame that hype beast that we were talking about earlier.
They're definitely using their athleticism really well.
Yeah,
that's one thing you'd like to see. If you can't beat them with height, you can beat them with athleticism and smarts.
Yep. Yeah,
one thing we see both sides doing, though, sorry to cut you off, they're using the cross-court spikes a lot, and that's something I guess we'll have to see play out.
It's essential with getting around that block because you've got those blocks typically directly in front of them. I know on a double or a triple block you can cover more area, but that cross-court's going to either get that hit sending off the other way and you can get the point that way.
Right.
Yeah, cross-court hits, they're definitely huge.
Definitely.
Tough for Mohawk to get over that that set of blockers on a straight hit, so they're going to have to use the angles and try and get them that way. Alrighty, and we're back from our timeout.
It was just on though. Like earlier, like before. Up to serve is Emsley again. Or is Kuiper, sorry.
Oh, and Niagara can't handle it off the timeout, so their point streak is still going to continue.
Like we said, man, those jump serves of Kuiper play a big part.
They're ruthless. Oh, and another one, tough to handle for him.
They might get a free ball here.
Yeah, just a little roll. Oh, no, Mohawk misplayed that one.
Misplayed that.
Yeah, tough. Those free ones are, should be getting those right up to the net.
I definitely agree. Up to serve is number 8.
Yeah, we got Montana Taylor. Good floater on the outside. Mohawk's defense isn't able to handle that one. Niagara's able to set it up. Mohawk gets the block, but is tipped up on their own end.
See more of a crowd coming in here.
Yeah. Yeah, packed house now. All right, decent up by Mohawk, and they're going to get a good spike on the outside. Tipped by Niagara. Ooh, and a strong hit going to the other side. Great cross-court hit.
Timely attack.
Yeah, that was Emsley with a great attack there.
And now she's back up to serve.
Yep. That's out of bounds, and it will be Mohawk ball again.
Emsley here about to utilize that strong jump serve. Handled well by Niagara this time.
Yeah. Those are tough too, but those floaters, they almost come in like a baseball knuckleball. Little rollover hit by Niagara. Oh, and it looks like we have a touch on the net against Niagara, and Mohawk's going to get the point.
They've gone on a run here, 18-11.
Yeah. And that will be Niagara's second time out of the game. Mohawk showing no signs of letting up in this game at the moment. 18-11 in this first set.
You're completely right, and that's what we like to see when they start out. We like to see them build that momentum, but the thing is, They did this the same thing against Niagara. I mean, against Humber, where they took the 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure that we keep that same intensity going forward.
They have to keep it. That third set, I guess, was crucial for them. So they were able to take those first two, but they couldn't finish. I mean, I don't know if it's a lack of focus when it comes to that third set. Who knows?
Right? It could be a little bit of, I forgot the word though, but it's where you take the lead and they become complacent. That's the word.
Right, and instead of continuing to drive uphill,
they plateau.
Yep, exactly, and then it comes down. But I mean, so far so good tonight. They're looking good.
They are.
Strong defense. They're getting all of their first hits directly up to the net, which is where you need to be to set up the rest of the play.
Yes, it is. All right, let's see if they can continue this strong attack, as I believe it is Emsley is up to serve. Here we go.
And going into tonight, Emsley was leading her team with 61 points on the season. Just massive.
Oh, see, hey, this confirms the fact that I said she's a strong part of the Mohawk attack.
Oh, yeah. Out of those 61 points, 52 kills. So not only is she strong behind the line, as we just saw, she's strong up at the top of the net, too.
Okay. Great dig by the Liberal.
Niagara's able to come up with that strong
Might
hit,
get a
bring
free
it back.
ball here.
A little bit free, yeah. Oh, good up.
Quick set. Ah, they catch it.
Oh, but a big, strong hit by number 3. Natasha Desjardins there. Huge hit.
Big hit for them.
Yeah, found the corner.
Up to serve is Oddman. She seems like one of the veterans on this team in her 3rd year.
Niagara misplayed that one. Mohawk's going to take the point.
The hit by Haberstock doesn't quite make it over the net. Checking out is number 12 and checking in is number 4. Taylor Morrison. Checking out for your Mohawk Mountaineers is number 14, Grace Missouri, and checking in is number 8, Nicole Croft. She also utilizes the strong jump serve.
Good up by Niagara's libero there. Oh, and a strong hit.
Great
dug
dig.
up.
Free
Save
ball.
Two.
Ah, doesn't quite make it over.
Great hustle by Mohawk, though.
Very great hustle.
Yeah. It's tough to recover that, but they did their best.
They did. Coming in is the Italy product, straight out of Italy. Sarah Morandini, first year.
And up to serve, we have Taylor Nguyen.
Oh, sorry. Taylor Nguyen. Sorry.
All good.
I was looking at the Mohawk roster.
No problem. Oh, unfortunately, she puts her serve under the net, and Mohawk's going to take a quick
soft serve, all ice cream.
Oh, boy.
Soft serve, all ice cream.
All right, so we got ice cream puns coming in.
Oh, yeah. Anyone who's been following the Mohawk volleyball games has heard this line more than once.
Soft serve.
Soft serve, no ice cream. That one was all ice cream, fully melted.
All right, maybe we're going to see a strong serve here, not soft serve. Good floater to the back corner. Niagara's able to easily come up with it, though, but that one will go out of bounds.
Good read. You know, sometimes you're a little bit eager to get the hit or get the dig, and you hit a ball that was just going out of bounds.
No, they were able to read that properly. Could be a tip, but it was blocked by Mohawk. Gonna get a second chance at it.
Athleticism.
Oh,
the
great
athleticism
block.
of that front line.
Yeah, they're dealing with Niagara's height excellently here.
Akari.
Oh,
Strong spike.
huge spike in the middle of the court.
I told you, the athleticism of Dakari and I believe it is Tonaitis, number 3. 11 and number 3, their athleticism really shows.
They had a nice little trick play there, too, where it was a step around the back set.
Again, you got to do what you can to outsmart the height of
Yeah, man.
this Niagara front line.
Yeah.
McEachran back up to serve.
Oh, good up. Niagara slams it down, but Mohawk is able to recover it, but can't get it back over.
A little bit of miscommunication there, but with the lead they have, they can afford a little bit.
Not every play is going to be perfect. We've seen that.
Yeah, you're right. I believe up to serve is number 3, the captain, Desjardins.
Mohawk's able to handle the serve. And it's tipped and it is inbounds, and that will be Niagara point. Good serve by her. It threw Mohawk off just a little bit.
Again, Natasha Desjardins up to serve for the jump serve. Cross court.
Good up and a good spike, but it was blocked. She's going to get another chance out of here. Blocked again. Looks like Niagara's going to get the time to set up this time. And the block was saved. Oh, and it looks like we're going to have a turn, double hit. Just tried to get that one cleanly, but just couldn't get it off the fingers correctly. Desjardins for another serve here. Floats it in the middle, and Mohawk's libero is able to get it up easy. Mohawk with the block, but it ends up back on their own side. The Knights take another point. That 1 7-point lead now is only down to 4.
Down to 4, exactly. Let's hope our girls can set themselves up to end this set with a win. That one was right here on our sideline. Do you think that one was going out?
I don't know. Tough to say, man. Have to get one of our camera guys with a replay on that one to try and figure it out. Strong serve, but easily handled. Looks like we're going to have a backcourt spike here.
Oh, there you try to use a quick set there.
No, Mohawk was ready that time.
Sure.
Oh, and comes back with a spike of their own, and it's in bounds. 23-19 now, only 2 points away from Mohawk to take the first set.
The Knight is checking out, and Basilic checking in. We see her with a lot of good serves. She had a lot of good serves against Humber last time.
Yeah. And we got a timeout by Mohawk here. Now that time, although Mohawk, you know, they had a bit of a heavier lead going into it, but they were still able to hold it late in this set.
2 more points left, and they have one of their strongest servers up right now, so we believe that she'll set up a good attack for Mohawk.
All right, and here we're going to have a look at play there. Mohawk was able to take a point, and an excellent dig by number 12 on Mohawk, too. And there you can see another spike on the outside coming heavy on the outside. Niagara doing everything they can here to keep Mohawk at bay, but they are still leading this game. We thought Mohawk might have an issue with Niagara's height at the beginning of the game, but they don't seem to have any issues with stepping around it.
And we see here Schnarr giving his team the experience that he has, showing them that, hey, although we're 2 points away from a set, don't give it up.
No, you can't follow yourself, you know, go into a comfort zone at this point. You still want to keep that attack high and keep it driving.
The Knight is young, as I hear them like to say.
Yeah, Knight is young. Oh, good up by Niagara.
There.
Yeah, it was a floater. Tough one. Mohawk's able to come up with the point, though. I don't think it made it over the net. Tough to tell from our angle. Couldn't see if it was a block or just a miss hit.
It hit the top of the net, came back down. Basilic looking to end the set.
Yeah, 1 point away here. Floater on the outside. Niagara is able to come up with it. Set to the backcourt, but it will be a free ball. Mohawk has to utilize this here. That was hit by their setter. And that will be the first set to Mohawk. 1-0 so far in the game. That one ended 25-19. Alrighty. Great work by the Mohawk squad there.
You're right. Seemed like they got a little complacent, but they didn't. I guess that timeout helped them get right back into it.
I mean, it just takes a little bit of composure, recomposure halfway through a set. You know, sometimes your mind can wander. Who knows? Going into this second set here, what do you think Mohawk's going to have to do?
I just believe they have to continue to utilize their smarts and athleticism over the height. They've done very well neutralizing the height of Niagara. I think that's something they'll have to continue to do. For Niagara, I think they'll have to find a way to use their height as an advantage.
I was just going to say, you know, the way that Mohawk's dealing with that height issue, you know, they're doing a great job, and I think Niagara needs to really use their height to their advantage, and we don't seem to be seeing it within that first set.
I'm surprised I'm yet to see 3 of the 6-footers on at the same time on the defense.
I know.
On the front line, but I guess coach has his reasons for that, or it could just be first-year blunders.
Could be. Could be something like that. Who knows? But yeah, they seem to be caught off guard a bit.
And we're about to start set number 2.
Yeah, we're about to get underway here. Alrighty, and that horn signals the second set underway.
Can't hear each other fully. It's more of like
Alrighty, and up to start the serve for Mohawk is going to be Kaipur.
Kuiper.
Oh, big spin serve. Oh, Niagara can't handle it again.
Greatly placed serve.
So tough, man. So tough. Off to the side. You're already going that way, so your angle's off to the side too. See where she goes with it this time.
She shows her veteranship.
Oh.
She definitely know what works for her and what doesn't.
Yeah. Well, Niagara was able to handle that one that time. Oh, and that's going to be Mohawk point. Strong. Yeah, right on the outside. Niagara couldn't keep up with it. That's going to give her another serve here. Early. Says we got 1-1 on the score.
Kuiper back up to serve.
Could have sworn that was 2-0 though, no?
Yeah, I believe that is 2-0.
And that should be 3-0. All right, looks like our scoreboard's been corrected and we're all good.
All right, here we go. Kuiper back up to serve.
Yeah, still no answer for this serve in the second set.
At all.
Oh, although we have a good up by Niagara, should be able to set up.
Quick set.
Madeline Berg, but she was able to get it up easily there. Nice spike on the outside by Niagara, and they're going to take it back. Up to serve for Niagara, we got Oudman. Floater on the back part of the court. Easily handled by Mohawk, and they're able to get the spike up here. Strong spike, but right into the net.
Make it over.
No. These unforced errors, I think, that are really starting to get to Niagara.
It is.
First set, second set, a lot of things going straight into the net, and they need to control that in order to come back in this match here.
Up to serve this time is Kaylin Emsley. Strong
Great
jump
serve.
was handled well.
Huge backcourt hit, but it's dug up by Niagara.
Great tip by Stenitis.
Yep. Yeah, that great defense, keeping it on the opposition side of the court. 5-1 in this game again. Another early lead for Mohawk in the second set.
But again, you can't just count Niagara out.
No, definitely not. We know they're fully capable of coming back in this game.
They finally used their 6-footer, but it doesn't appear to bode well.
Went straight into the net.
Checking in is number 1, Brooke Parks.
Let's see if she can handle the Mohawk serves here. Mohawk's got a great opportunity here for an attack, and they do, right on the corner, but looks like we have a net call against Niagara, and it's going to be Mohawk point, regardless of where that hit went. And that early deficit against Niagara is going to call for an early timeout. It looks like Mohawk's able to keep the momentum once again going into the second set here.
Yes, they are. And that's what we want to see. Hopefully this time they can close it out earlier and not let it get down to 5 sets.
Yeah, Niagara's going to have to find a way to come back in this game. And you can see there, they do have the ability to get those spikes down in the corner. But once again, those big spikes, when they can get those attacks coming and they can get those sets right up to the net,
right,
they're able to actually convert, but we seem to be seeing less of these opportunities. So I think their key is going to be that first hit anytime they get an opportunity. They need to get that ball tighter to the net so the setter has a good opportunity to get that height.
Exactly, so they can utilize that height or athleticism, as we see some of these girls do have. And we're back up with MC up to serve.
7-1 in our matchup here again, but that one's going to fall off to the side, so Niagara does get their chance to come back in this game.
Again, not everyone's perfect, so.
You always wonder if teams call a timeout just to kind of ice the server, see if they can get into their head.
That's what I mean, just like basketball, and you don't want them to hit their free throws, just ice them, call a timeout.
It's rough, tricky play, but. And that play was a perfect example of why Mohawk is leading this game. They were able to get that first hit directly up to the setter, get a good opportunity.
Just when I thought they were about to keep 2 6-footers on, they sub one off. So up to serve is number 14, Grace Mazur.
It's a decent up that time by Niagara. They're able to get a good tip in there, throw Mohawk off, but great set by Mohawk that time. Mohawk's able to come up with it again. And there's the chances that Niagara needed.
That is exactly what we wanted to see coming from Niagara. Utilize the height of your front line.
They got that first hit straight up to the net, right up to the setter, so they were able to get a nice, easy set up for the hitter to come in and smash that ball down.
You are exactly right. Let's see if they can go on their own little run here.
Could happen. Good serve. It's a good start. Mohawk again, though. Great up. Straight up to the setter. Big hit. It is recovered by Mohawk. Looks like we're going to see a free ball here for Niagara. Good opportunity for him. Strong hit to the outside.
Use that cross-court hit.
Yeah, and that was Kinsley Child or Libero there coming up with the first dig.
Just over the net on that point.
Yeah, got a little bit lucky. You know, volleyball is one of these games where you can get lucky in some aspects.
The net, like we were saying last week, the net, it can be your best friend, it could be your worst enemy. It can give you that little flimsy, so it'll go right over, or sometimes it'll just reject you.
It's a cruel sport. That one was a full rejection.
Full rejection.
So Niagara's going to take the point and take the serve back. We got number 1, Brooke Parks, coming in for the serve for Niagara. 9-4 lead here for Mohawk. Huge spike in it, but it was dug up by Niagara. Mohawk's going to get another chance at a big attack here.
Free ball.
Great step around hit. Oh, and Niagara tips it past him, catches him off guard for that point.
They used their height, and that's
height,
what we've been saying. They need to utilize their height.
And that set, that first hit, it got straight up to the net. So at that point, the setter has an option. They can either go with the set, and they went with the second option, though, that tip straight up off the net.
You're so right.
Huge hit by Mohawk.
Backcourt spike.
Hey, this could be the comeback that Niagara was looking for here in this set.
Yes, sir.
Parks up for the serve again. Oh, and a great tip.
Great tip, great tip.
That was Stenitis coming right up with the net for the defense there to put it right back. Niagara a little shaky with their first hits to get it up to where the setter is, and that one went over. They were able to come back, put it straight down on Niagara's side.
This might be a free ball for Mohawk. Yes, it is.
And that was just another serve that they weren't able to handle. Great dig by, that was Madeline Berg there with their libero. Huge dig.
Right out of bounds, though. Setting up to serve is Stenitis.
Great spot. That was a good tip there.
That was great use of the space, finding the space in the defense and going right to it.
Yeah, the set wasn't the greatest, but she was able to find that perfect angle to get to where the defense wasn't.
All right, here we might see a double attack with the second 6-footer checking into the game.
Ladowick with a good serve. Niagara sticking with it. They did get blocked, but they were able to come back up with it. Yeah, Mohawk's getting a free ball here, yeah.
See if they can make use of it.
Oh, good attack, and
couldn't quite handle it off the chest.
Yeah, that was Parks in the back. She couldn't handle that one. (12-7) here, roughly halfway through our second set. Mohawk still holding the lead. Big hit by Niagara, but Mohawk's able to come back up with it. Oh, and there's Niagara's height coming in. Huge block.
Strong block.
They got that block angled straight towards the middle of the court, too, so it didn't get either ricochet back on their side or out of bounds on Mohawk's side either. You got Montana Taylor coming in here for the serve. Strong floater on the outside. No problem for Mohawk. That time, Niagara's block was just a little bit late.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And it cost them. Back up to serve is Kuiper. And mishandled by Parks.
Yeah, it's still no answer for that spin serve that she's got going on.
You were right.
Good up that time by Niagara. Strong spike, Niagara, but it does go out of bounds, so Mohawk's going to get the point. That's going to be a first time out for Niagara in the second set here. All right, and here we have a look at Niagara's defense. they were able to take advantage of a few of Mohawk's mistakes there. A lot of free balls coming their way, so
yes, they were.
They did some better work getting it to the front of the net so that they can get that good attack.
You were right.
Strong lead still for Mohawk here in the second set, though, 15-8.
It is.
A lot like what happened to Humber in the last game. You know?
That's the thing. Even though we went up 2-0,
yeah,
they came back with 2 sets of their own. So let's just see if we can, again, keep our composure and not get complacent.
Yeah, they're going to have to find that composure and carry it on from both the first and second sets, carry it over to the third one.
That is right. We also see that Schnarr is a little bit more animated and more like involved in his sideline than the coach of Niagara.
And there's that net. It did end up
That net
not
situation.
costing. Didn't cost Mohawk a point that time. Oh, and they almost saved it going up into the stands, and that was number 12 there for Mohawk, McEachern, and she saved that one.
That was a lot of hustle.
Yeah,
that was a lot of hustle.
Could have been problematic. You trip into those stairs, they're not
friendly.
No, definitely not. Niagara's going to get a free ball here. Good opportunity for them to set up. It's only going to lead to a tip, though. See that first hit, although it was an easy one, they still weren't able to come up with a strong attack. Yeah,
double.
And that's going to be 4 hits by Niagara. Yeah,
4 hits.
Yeah, went off of two of the players in the backcourt. I think number 12 Oudman and their libero Madeline Berg.
I believe you are correct. Up to serve again is Emsley.
Strong hit on the outside by Niagara, and it does find the back line. All right, this could be a bit of a momentum changer for Niagara. They were able to get a nice up to the front of the court. Good opportunity for a spike. Taylor Morrison up with the serve here.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Only going to be a weak tip. Oh, good opportunity that gets by the Mohawk blocking there. Mohawk was just a little bit late on the block that time. Got right through their hands.
And the way that it was set up, like the fact that they were late, she put it right behind their blockers.
Yeah. And same thing happened against Niagara this time.
Right.
I think what we're seeing from both teams is late blocks. That does give the other team an opportunity to get their hits right through it.
Exactly.
When it's late, they're probably just 4 to 6 inches lower than where they should be. And that's just enough to get by a defense.
Back up to serve is Nicole Croft. Utilizing a floater. I think she's a floater specialist.
Well, and although they only used 2 hits, they were able to kind of, I guess, catch Mohawk off guard there and get a point back.
A little bit of miscommunication there on the attempted save by Gennaro.
Desjardins up to serve for Niagara here. Trying to come back. Only 5 points down here in the second set. Another strong hit by Mohawk again. And just, you know, Niagara's defense just doesn't seem to have an answer for those huge hits in the backcourt.
Not at all. Emsley, McEachern up to serve this time for Mohawk.
Right to the libero, Madeline Berg, but she was able to get it up there nicely. Oh, huge hit, but it is dug up by Niagara. That's going to be Niagara point. Almost thought that went off the out-of-bounds stick there.
Right?
Saw it shaking, but who knows with this net.
Parks up to serve.
Little good luck from the net that time.
You're right.
Good spike on the outside, but Niagara's able to come up with it. The Knights put that one in bounds on the outside. Huge, strong hit from their left side hitter. Parks up again. And a good up by Mohawk once again, but the set was a little close to the net, so the Knights had no problem blocking that one.
Great dig.
Yeah, perfect dig. That was Kinsley Child in the backcourt.
And Niagara, very animated.
Yeah.
As they are only down 3 points now.
Yeah, 18-15 here for the Mountaineers. They are mounting a bit of a comeback here late in this second set. Block is up. It was tipped, and the Knights were able to come back up with it.
The Kari with the strong spike.
Yeah, but a little too much for the Knights' defense. Goes strong off the hands of their blocking and out of bounds.
Checking in to serve is Pasilic.
The Knights able to get a good first hit that time. Strong hit that got by the defense, but Niagara's able to put it back over. Oh, and a huge block by the Knights, but Mohawk's huge blocking coming up.
Credit the blocking to Gennaro and Kuiper on the double attack.
Yeah, that double block's tough to get around.
It is.
And they put it straight back down on the Knights' side. Just a little roll shot here in the middle of the court. No problem for the Mountaineers.
Great dig right there in the barrel.
Step around hip, but it goes straight into the net. Only down 4 points to the Knights here. Got a sub in, number 10. Barclay's coming in. Trying to add a little height to that defense, I think, here.
Yes, I believe so. Doesn't quite help on that one.
No, got right through the blocking. Was tipped off him. It did land out of bounds, but because it hit the Knights' defense, that will be the Mountaineers' point. 21-16 now here in the second set. And a big tip here by the Knights setter. That one's out of bounds, and it's going to be Knights point. 21-17 now. If they want to come back in this set, now's the time.
You are definitely correct. See if they can go again on a little run of their own. Make this a closer game.
Taylor back up here for the serve. Oh, and that wasn't what the Knights needed at this point. If you want momentum to change, it has to start with that serve.
It does, it does.
Sometimes you want a super strong serve for, you know, just to kind of catch the defense off guard, but you got to get it over at a point like this, especially when you're down this late in the set.
You're right. Strong spike. Mishandled spike by Niagara.
And at this point in the game, 2 points to go. They've got Mohawk's toughest server coming up here. They need to bear down and get a couple more points.
Yeah, they will have to bear down. See them with a...
Once again, another miss hit on the serve. Free ball for Mohawk. Oh, and a great dig. That was Montana Taylor there, keeping this set alive for him.
Yes, she was.
And Taylor gets it again. And I think we can credit that point there all to Montana Taylor. She had 2 tough digs to get that point.
Very tough digs, but she shows that she's trying to win this game.
Yeah, there's no quit on the Knights team here, that's for sure.
There we go. It's all about heart.
Alvin with the serve, but
serves are killing them today.
They are. On both ends, either from Mohawk or from their own team.
Exactly. It's either theirs aren't going over or Mohawks are just too hard to handle.
Yeah. Emsley up for another serve here. It's a set point for them.
Another great server for Mohawk up.
Yep. Jump floater. Oh, and a great dig. And that was Emsley coming off the serve, too. Back set here. Tip doesn't fool Mohawk. They're able to regain composure. And a spike, and that ends the second set.
Spike, and that ends the second set.
Alrighty, and just like that last match against Humber, Mohawk's up to us.
Yep.
Up to a very early lead against the Knights here tonight with a 2-0.
And now we will see, will they get comfortable and complacent, or will they keep that drive alive?
Yeah, and here we've got some recaps of that second set. And we
The
had that
hustle.
hustle. Yeah, that was McEachern there, keeping that. I mean, they didn't take that point that time, but they did
didn't.
keep the play at least alive
Exactly,
and going.
but that's what it is. If you can show that you're willing to make those hustle plays, your team will rally around you to build up a point or build up some runs.
You gotta keep that energy up too. We've seen a lot of energy from the Mohawk side, which is good.
Yes, we are.
I mean, the Knights, they have it in them. They have the opportunity here. They're no short of talent.
That's what it is. That's what it is. It's not as if they're just blowing them out of the water out of pure talent, but, you know.
We've seen those first hits be, I think, the main problem for the Knights here tonight. They're not getting their first hit straight up to the net, so the setter has an easy opportunity to get a good attack for their hitters.
Their first hits, their serves, Mohawk serves, and as well as their missing out. Like, they're missing out on some plays where they have, if they just, you know, either go a second earlier or a second after, they'll be in a good position. But timing, I guess, has been killing them.
Yeah, timing's tough, and if you don't have your blocks coming up for the block at the right time, getting up there high enough so that they can actually get it there, put it down on the opposition side, you're not really going to get anywhere at that point, unfortunately.
That's right. We're about to start set 3. Let's see if Mohawk can end this night early, or will they give up the set?
Yeah, the Knights, they have that opportunity in them. They do have their talent to come in here and come back from a 2-0 deficit.
Yes, they do.
Mohawk's going to have to try and not let what happened against Humber in their last game
happen again, right?
Yeah, they're going to have to hold this 2-0 lead if they want to win. Strong first serve by the Knights, and that's a good start to their set. Didn't go into the net, so they were able to at least keep the play alive, and it caught number 13 off guard.
It did. But they look ready to come back from that mishap.
Montana Taylor up with another serve, but it looks like it's going to go long, and Mohawk's going to take the point.
There we go.
All right, so third set here. Got number 15, Kuiper, coming back up.
And you know about her. She's a very strong server.
Good dig by Madeline Berg to get it up to the setter. Gave the Knights a good opportunity for a spike. Oh, and another excellent dig by Berg.
Free ball.
Mohawks regained it here. Oh, and a huge hit falls right in front of number 2. That's Haberstock there that couldn't come up with the dig. Great rally that time.
It is. I like to see this energy. They're looking to really close this game out in this set.
They were able to handle her serve this time at least. Another one for Berg. Couldn't get it right up to the setter, but at least gave them an opportunity to attack. Oh, and a huge block there. That was Mia Nicholson coming up with a big block.
Parks up to serve. Does not quite make it over. Again, like we said, it's either serves from Mohawk or their own serves that are killing them.
Just serves in general. From either end of the court, I think they're their weakest point here tonight. And on the offensive side for the Knights, I think they might have to take a little bit off the serves just to make sure that they're getting over.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Good serve. Gonna get an easy one up here, but that one doesn't make it to the setter, and Mohawk's gonna get a free ball. Strong backcourt hit. Big hit by the Knights that time. They used each part of their tall offense there to get that point.
And we're tied at 4-4.
I think the Knights are hungry.
They are.
I think they're hungry. Looks like Mohawk's going to take that one that time, regaining the lead 5-4. Good first serve by Missouri. Niagara's able to come up with a good opportunity and a huge spike on the outside. That was Desjardins, big one. Yeah. Well, she's coming up to serve here too. It's a good one, good floater, tough to handle. Good block that time by Mohawk. Tough hit to handle.
It was.
And I think that's going to be the Knights' first lead of tonight,
I believe
either
so as
set.
well. Let's see if they can run with it.
Yeah, I think they've been woken up at this point.
Okay, that's a good serve.
Good hit, but it was dug up by the Knights nicely. Big block by the Knights that time, too.
It was.
I think they're starting to find some momentum in this game.
They are. And let's see if they can keep it up.
Perfectly placed hit there in the back corner. Very tough to handle.
Free ball for us.
Oh, right in the inside. The Knights were not ready for a quick set in the middle.
For that. And you could see that. I kind of felt like leading up to that spike, they were setting them up nicely for that.
Big time.
McEachran up to serve.
I think that might have been the first short set in the middle, too, tonight by either team, so definitely weren't ready for it. We're seeing a lot of sets on the outside. A little miscommunication that time by Mohawk.
Yeah, it was.
But it left them with a good opportunity, a great second up for number 3 on the outside.
Tie it up. Yes, they tie it up with that.
Oh, maybe not.
No, they did.
Oh, no, they did.
A little late on the scoreboard there.
Yeah, that's all right. Good up by Berg that time. Hit on the outside, no problem for Mohawk. Those hits on the middle from Mohawk, they're tough to handle.
They are, they are.
A lot of strong power in the middle. And it's blocked by the Knights, but it goes off of the out-of-bounds stick, and the Knights are going to take the point.
Yes, it does. To serve is number 2, Amika Haberstock.
Good first hit by their libero there, but a big block, and it does end up in bounds, and Knight's going to take another point. Seeing a little bit of a closer game here in this third set.
Yeah, we are. Because they know now it's win or go home.
Mohawk's going to take that one back. 9-9, partway through this third set. Big block by Mohawk. Another double block coming up. It is tipped, so they're going to have to defend, but they're able to get it up. Backcourt hit. And that one lands right on the line. Ladowick with a good serve, but Mohawk's able to come up with it. Backcourt hit deep in the Knights' end.
Quick tip right there.
A little sneaky tip that time by their setter. A little weak hit in the middle, but that does find the court, so Mountaineers are going to take another point.
Checking in is number 14, Grace Reserve for your Mohawk Mountaineers. As Dakari sets up to serve.
That one's going to fly way out of bounds there. Coming up, we have Taylor here for the serve. Good strong floater to the back. A little tough for Mohawk to handle. Miscommunication on the outside, and that one nearly hit my back block.
Right?
Could have been problems. Jeez. Would have lost all the stats for the game.
And definitely is not what we need right now.
And that strong serve finds the middle of the net, and Mountaineers are going to take another chance here to come back with a good day. Yeah, because they're down. Going to have to string a few here. And who better than Kuiper here to start a
Right? You are
little bit of
definitely
momentum
right.
change. No problem for the Knights that time.
Out of bounds.
Big rally. It does end up out of bounds, but it was tipped off Mohawk, so the Knights are going to take a point.
Well,
Huge rally.
that's what they need.
Parks here for the serve. And that one floats out of bounds.
Again, comes down to serves. I think if Niagara gets their serves down right, they'll be in a better position. But
100%.
for now, their serves are killing them.
We have another strong server for the Mountaineers. Emsley coming up with another one. No problem by Berg there to take it. Oh, and a tip right in the middle. Catches the Knights off guard, and they can't come up with it.
And there we are, tied at 13.
And we got a close one here halfway through this third set.
Tied at 13 with the serve coming from number 13.
That one just catches the line. Got a little bit of a rebuttal coming from the Mohawk coach there, thinking that one was out of bounds, but the call stands and it's going to be in. So the Knights take the point. Got Morrison coming up here for the serve. Good floater in the middle, keeping it consistent. Huge backcourt hit by Mohawk.
Gennaro checking back in for Child.
I think that hit was their number 14, Missouri. Oh, and that one just hits the top of the net. A little bit of a crazy play there, and the Knights take the point.
They had the person set up to come in and handle that tip, but the Kari got a little bit eager in going for the ball.
Mohawk thought that one was going out, but it ended up staying in. Perfectly placed serve by Desjardins. Good up by Mohawk to keep it alive.
17-14 lead for
biggest lead for the Knights here tonight.
This is their biggest lead.
And that one just floats out of bounds. That time they made the right call in the backcourt to leave that one out.
They did. I think this is McEachran up to serve.
Just going to try and regain the lead for the Mountaineers here. Tries to go cross court with it, but Mohawk is there for it.
Free ball.
Oh, great up by Mohawk that time. Oh, but a huge block by number 9. That was Ladowick with a huge block in the center there. Haberstock with a good serve in the middle. Niagara's going to get a good chance to set up here with a big spike in the backcourt. You know, Kinsley Child, she had that big dig in that point there, but the Knights were able to come up with it.
Haberstock back up to serve.
Short floater there. It's a big point for the Knights.
Momentum. It's like I said, hey, you get complacent and this is what happens. You let them right back into the game.
I don't know. Do they have like the third set blues? Is that a thing?
Right? Might be.
Is that a real thing? Step around hit. Oh, and a big dump there by number 15, the setter. Yeah, that was Kuiper with a great play.
I believe, is veteran leadership.
Yeah.
Schnarr called for somebody to score and make a play, and that's what she did.
Yeah. Kuiper
Who else better than your veteran, right?
Yeah. Flies out. Mohawk's going to try and make a late comeback here in the third set. It's only 20-17 now. Only a 3-point lead for the Knights. Good serve there. Oh.
There we go. Schnarr was about to flip if they didn't get that call right.
Yeah, no, that was almost a missed call there by the refs.
Oh, yeah, definitely almost. You saw they were about to let that play on, and that would have been something rowdy.
No.
See, they're coming over to talk to Matt right now.
All right, 2018 here. I think that's our first time out of the third set, too. Alrighty, late here in this third set. Knights are still up 20-18. Good serve coming out of a timeout. Oh, and that's a great dig by Child there on the back corner. Leading you a big hit.
Great dig by Priscilla. Block this.
Yeah, I think it was a call on the net there, and it looks like the Knights are going to go up 21-18. Got a sub coming in. So we got Nicholson coming in for number 4, Morrison. Got to add some height on the front court there, especially late in this set.
Ladderwick up to serve.
Oh, and there's a time when the net goes against Mohawk's favor this time. Could have been an easy one to dig up and get to the setter, but it just trickles over instead.
Just trickles over. Barkley up to serve. Another one that just barely makes it over.
And that's blocked by the Knights, so they're going to go up 23-18 here. Only 2 points away to take this set and make it 2-1. Mohawk given a gift here. Now only down 4 points. Sub coming in. Got Nicole Croft up to serve her. Oh, big cross-court hit. Mohawk's able to come up.
Good use of the height there by
Bit of a sketchy point on that one, I think.
Niagara looking to take the point set right here.
It's a set point for the Knights.
Niagara gets their first set.
All right, well, the Knights, they came back. They were able to take the third set here.
They did.
We had a lot of action from Kinsley Child there in the first 3 sets. You know, she's doing a lot of action in the backcourt,
Yes,
getting
she is.
all of this. This is what led to the Mohawks' first 2 wins in the sets here today. They were getting all of these opportunities in the first hits right up to the setter to be able to get everything done here.
Right.
That leaves those strong opportunities for, you know, for their hitters to come in, and I think that kind of dropped off in the third set, and that's why they didn't.
That's why they missed out on a few opportunities there.
And here we're going to have another look at the digs here, and this is going to be for both sides. And that was a big part of the Knights' defense and the way that they came back in this third set to take it away, so the Mohawk didn't come away with the win. They were able to get those sets straight up to the front of the net. You know, they left themselves with just more opportunities to attack the ball and put Mohawk out of position to kind of throw them off a little bit. Our fourth set is just about to be underway here. The Knights were able to take that third set with a lot of hard work that time, getting more opportunities up to their setters so that they can leave themselves with more attacks. And up to serve is going to be Mohawk's Kuiper here. It's difficult to handle, so Looks like the Knights are going to put 4 in the backcourt for the defense to try and get anything they can up to the setter. That one makes it right up, perfect. And their setter dumps it in, catches Mohawk off guard for the first point of the set. Montana Taylor here coming up in the 4th set for her first part of serves. Oh, big hit, and that's right in. Huge hit on the outside. That was by Mohawk that time. Powerful serve that time by Emsley, not using the floater as much that time.
Great
big hit. And it looks like we're going to have, I think, a double hit on that one. Yeah. They just couldn't get to that ball in time to get it up to the setter.
That was the height.
Yep, Nicholson was ready for that one right up top in case there was any kind of a tip from Mohawk, but it made it over onto their side, so she was easily able to put it right down. Parks again with a serve. Oh, and it looks like the Knights are starting to catch Mohawk off guard here with the serving. Oh, great hustle there. They just can't come back with it. Oh, and that one trickles over, but the Knights are able to regain composure, put it back up.
There we go. Mohawk is ready to play.
A big cross-court hit that time. Oh, and that one doesn't make it over. Oh, but they're calling it a block on Mohawk, I guess. Another point for the Knights, further extending their lead here in the 4th set.
63.
We're seeing a lot more consistent serves from the Knights in the 3rd and 4th quarter here, and I think that's why they took that 3rd one. That's out of bounds on the serve, and Mohawk's gonna take that point. I think it was immediately after I called their serves consistent, they managed to put one out of bounds. Kekkeren's coming up here. Big block by the Knights, but Mohawk's able to come back up with it. Oh, huge hit. That was Desjardins coming there big time for him.
It was tipped as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough to handle. Staying strong at the net, and it's tipped down. Mohawk's got to dig deep here in this fourth set. I don't think they want to take it to another fifth one like the last match.
You're right.
Good up by Child again. Led to a huge spike.
Let's see if Mohawk can build their momentum now. Stenaitis up to serve.
Good up by Child there. Give themselves an opportunity and a hit that goes from the backcourt. Oh, great save by Mohawk that time. Oh, and it ends up turning into a point for him. That was excellent work.
That was coming from the play of Child again. She's a major part. Like, even though she's not their main offensive threat, her hustle sets up points for them.
That's how it is. You know, if you can get that first hit directly to the setter and leave them with yourself a good opportunity, then you're going to find yourself with more points during the game. There's another good up by Mohawk's defense, too. Another early lead by the Knights here in the fourth set, leading 10-6. Ladowick with a serve that's just going to go out of bounds, and the Mountaineers are going to take it right back. And who better to start a rally once again? Kuiper here.
Yep.
Big serves. And all that distraction coming from the Knights men's volleyball team, it looks like, over in the corner.
Yes.
It doesn't look like Kuiper's phased one bit.
At all. Again, veteran.
Yeah, veteran. She can see through that. Oh, a little quick turn by the setter. They're trying to catch him off guard.
And
once
Mohawk,
again, no problem with the distractions.
at all. Mohawks making their run. And again, who better to do that off than their veteran? A little too strong there.
That's okay. Any points they need in this game is going to be helpful.
Only a 2-point game.
Oh, big attack, and that lands right on
Great
that side.
for Mohawk.
Good spike.
Emsley up to serve.
Once again, fighting through those distractions of the men's volleyball team for the Knights on the other side.
Another strong attack by Niagara, starting to turn it on.
Yeah, Mohawk, they were up there for the block, but it just went off the tips of their fingers, and they couldn't come back up with it.
Brooke Parks up to serve.
Oh, and a big spike on the outside, and that was Stenaitis coming in huge.
She brought the heat on that one.
Yeah, the Knights couldn't handle it.
Missouri up to serve.
Yeah, the Knights not getting those first hits close enough to the net. And a good block by the Knights, but it does end up going out of bounds, so Mohawk's going to get it. Evening the score here at 12. Mohawk seems to be finding a rhythm again. Oh, tough one to handle for that serve there.
Mohawk starting to go on a run, taking back the lead.
A little bit of a miscommunication that time by the Mountaineers. Nicholson's going to come up here and try and extend their lead with another serve. 13-13, once again, just over halfway in the fourth set. A long tip to the backcourt for Mohawk. The Knights are going to get a free ball here. Oh, and they can't convert. It's one of those easy opportunities that you need to actually come up and get a good spike with.
You're definitely right.
Mohawk seems to be fighting through those distractions from the Knights men's club again. Big strong hit. Tough to handle for Niagara.
Free ball.
They're going to get another chance to set up here again. Oh, and a big hit, and they just can't handle it.
Mohawk is ready to make some noise right now.
Yep, taking the lead here. We're going to have a sub coming in. Looks like we've got Outman coming in.
Great recovery by Mohawk.
Strong spike on the cross court. Oh, and huge hustle there by Child. Once again, perfect up for the setter.
Strong backcourt hit.
Oh, and they stayed with it, but just can't handle it off the net. Back and forth game here in this fourth set once again.
Desjardins back up to serve.
Tough one to handle there.
Really tough.
That was Ladowick with a big spike.
We're all tied at 15 right now.
Big cross-court hit, but a good up by Berg there to keep it alive for the Knights.
Free ball.
And a good step around spike by Mohawk there to regain the lead.
Bakari making plays where she needs to. Stenitis up to serve.
Oh, and a huge up by Child, getting it right to the net. Once again, another play set up by there for Libero to come in.
Once Child gets involved, again, she's the veteran of the team with 5 years of experience.
Yeah, she's able to get it right up to the setter so they can have a good attack.
Exactly.
17-15 here. Another good play by her. It was blocked, but they just weren't able to come back up with a second hit for it. And we got a timeout here by the Knights.
you see, like we said before, once they start getting Child involved again, and also I believe it is Kuiper.
Yeah.
Once they get them two going,
Yeah, it's a 1-2 punch that's tough to defend against.
And then once the Kari starts placing her spikes and hit over the nets properly, they're a strong attack to deal with.
Yeah, as long as you can catch the Knights off and get their timing all mismatched, they're able to take advantage of it.
You're right.
And here I think we're going to have a look at it. Yeah, you can see the Knights there. They're able to get some strong spikes going deep into the backcourt, and that was their success in the third set.
It was.
And some great hustle here, too. A lot of hustle from their libero, Madeline Berg there, number 7 in white. She ends up starting a lot of the plays for them and getting things going.
She did.
And I think that's been the key for both teams, you know, getting their libero, their backcourt player to get their balls straight up to the net so that things can continue.
Stenitis back up to serve.
Well placed serve there. Huge spike, and after coming out of that timeout, the Knights are able to come up with a point, shortening that lead to only 2. Floater here, no problem for Child to get it right up to the net.
Strong spike by Dakari.
Oh, and a big block. A little bit of momentum change after coming out of that timeout for the Knights. Another good up to the front of the court. Looks like we have a call.
On the net.
Yeah. The Knights managed to touch the net there on the block, and Mohawk's going to come up with an easy point. 19-17 now, only 6 points left for Mohawk to close it out.
Croft up to serve.
Yeah, they put her in, I think, in these tough serving situations here. They really trust her consistency.
And the consistency becomes inconsistent.
The second time tonight where I talk about consistency and then it just gets turned on me immediately. I think I should stop talking.
You might be jinxing it,
like a bad luck charm for these guys. Good serve to the middle, but Mohawk has no problem getting it up to the front. We got a cross-court hit, and it lands just in bounds. It's going to bring their lead up to 2 points here, so it's 2018.
It's actually 2019.
2019.
The year.
What's that?
You said 2018. I'm like, no, it's 2019, the year.
Oh, man. Here we go. All right. I thought I messed up the points again. And we've got the Knights, I think, out of rotation right now.
What they call? Not even sure what they called there, but
so there's you have like a proper rotation for everyone.
Right.
And I guess they had the Knights out of order that time. I always found that to be one of the cheapest calls in volleyball, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, if the refs see that they're out of order, you'd think that they could just be like, hey, you're out of order, and help them out.
Yeah, help them out. They say, no, you should know.
And just point, done. It's brutal.
Imagine that's how you lose a game.
It's happened before.
Oh, I can imagine.
It has happened. It's got to be heartbreaking. Oh, Child tries to come up with a dig there, but it just can't come up to the setter. Shortening that lead to only 1 point now.
21-19. I mean, 20. Got myself.
You did, man. That whole 2019-2018 thing that threw you off, I think. Oh, strong serve. Mohawk was able to handle it at least. Well, but that one goes out of bounds, and the Knights tie the game up. 21 apiece.
Buckle down. Here we go, folks.
Well, I think the Knights listened to our advice. Another good serve. Child can't handle it, and they take their lead. And they're fired up.
Fired up.
Good up by Child. Big tip, but Berg is able to come up with it.
Oh, great dig.
Oh. Wow, big rally there for the Knights late in this fourth set.
Looks like we might be going to 5 again. 23-21 in favor of the Knights. Let's see if their serves can help them out this time.
Oh, and a big spike there. And that's going to be set point for the Knights.
Just like that.
Man, and that 2-0 set lead, I think that's something that Mohawk's going to have to work on. The Knights come back in these last 2 sets to tie the match up 2-2. And I don't think it was a lack of composure, though. I think we really have to give those 2 sets credit to the Knights.
That was just great play by the Knights.
Yeah.
Great play.
Yeah, they were able to utilize their defense and get things going for them easily that time.
And we might have a replay of last week for all those who missed the Super Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, if Mohawk can pull it off here, this set's only going to 15 points, that being the deciding set.
Yes, that is right.
And here we go. This is what we were seeing in that fourth set there. Had a lot of Child making those digs and getting the ball up to the setter so that they can complete these plays.
You're right, you're right.
And all of her defense led to a big win against Conestoga on Halloween, where she had 31 digs in a 4-set win against them. It was pretty crazy. Wow. And 20 digs in that game against Humber too. So
yeah, she was doing her thing.
I think she's the catalyst that this team needs to kind of pull off a win, and I think that's kind of what's going to lead them to victory if they can pull it off in the 5th set here.
It will.
And our 5th and deciding set is just about to be underway here. And it looks like to start this 5th set, we got Kuiper going to be serving here. The Knights were able to handle her serves in the 3rd and 4th set. See if she can come out maybe with a little bit more power this time. But oh, and a big block to start off the 5th set here for him. Another big serve. Another good dig by Child, though, getting her right up to the net. Even though it was a big hit, looks like we had a net call on them, bringing the Mohawk Mountaineers up 2-0 here in this 5th set. Oh, a big one there. Mohawk's going to get a good chance here for an attack. Big hit down the line, but Berg's there for the dig. Nice job by Child there to stick with it.
Sinitis couldn't quite really get her footing.
Well, the Knights make it 2-1 here. Good serve. It's like Mohawk's men's squad was dishing a little bit of distraction back at him this time.
Right? They're ready to go as well. So remember to stay tuned as we have the men's volleyball game right after this.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Knights are going to get a free ball here this time. Good dig by Child to stick with it. Yeah, Sinitis isn't able to put that one over. Bit of a tough angle, I think.
It was. Good hustle, though.
Mm-hmm. Park's coming up here for his serve here in the 5th set. Oh, good dig by Child. Huge hustle right there.
A lot of hustle.
And it's these plays that we can see here. That's why she was the OCAA Player of the Week last week. Just digging balls out of everywhere. And a good serve there. It's going to give the Knights a lead here for the first time in the 5th set. Big hit there, pushing that lead to 2 extra points. And that one finds the net, so Mohawk's going to get the chance to come back. Only down 1. Missouri's going to try and even up this game here. Good serve to the backcourt. Not going to give the Knights much of a chance there, but a little bit of a tough one for Mohawk to handle.
But they handled it.
Big hit, and the block is tipped. Oh, yeah, huge spike on the left side.
This is a tight 5th set we got going here. Again, just like last week against Humber. Not surprised.
Mm-hmm. Good dig there. Good hustle. Stick with it. Madeline Burke puts her right up to the front of the net. Oh, huge dig in the backcourt for Mohawk. Delivers a big spike of their own back at him. Big rally there, but the Knights come out of it with a point on that one. Oh, good tip there. She read the defense, saw that they were pulled back a little bit, expecting a spike, and put it right in front of them. Good spike, but it is, and a huge play by their setter to put it deep.
Huge play.
Caught him off guard.
Taking the lead 7-6.
Yeah, and this point's going to be crucial. If Mohawk can come out of this with a point, making it 8-6, they're going to change sides, and that's good momentum going into the second half of the fifth set.
McEachran serving.
Partially blocked by the Mountaineers that time. Same thing by the Knights, too.
And Mohawk comes out of this setup with the lead, 8-6, as we switch sides in the middle of our fifth set.
I did the same thing at the beginning of this set, too. Yeah, and that was a crucial point for the Mountaineers that time.
It was.
You always want the momentum going into the latter half of any kind of a set.
McEachran up to serve.
That block is just tipped a little bit, and we got a strong spike. It goes in the back corner, and Mohawk takes another point. Huge one for the Mountaineers that time, and the Knights felt that one, taking a timeout at this point in the fifth set. You know, this seems to be the same story against Humber.
It is.
Up 2 sets, you know, they lose that momentum, lose 2 straight sets to make it 2-2, and now they're leading the 5th set.
Yep. Unlike the last week against Humber, where we were down in the 5th set and came back to winning.
It's a tough pattern.
So let's hope we can really do.
And here we can see a lot of strong plays in the front of the court by both teams. We had that great tip by
Number 10, I believe.
by the Knight setter there to trick Mohawk and get a point. Just another strong play by the Mountaineers to get one of their own. You can see a lot from Sinitis. She's got a lot of power on that left side.
She does.
Just a lot of heavy hits that are putting the Knights off balance a little bit. Utilize that quite a bit more in this set, I think, here.
Well, coming out of the timeouts, let's see if Mohawk can put this thing away. Up to serve, I believe, is McEachran.
And it looks like they iced the server again.
They did.
Gonna leave Desjardins here. 9-7. Big floater. Mohawk's able to handle it and get it straight up there. And Stenitis with a big spike. Looks like the block ends up going out of bounds, and Mohawk takes that point. You know what? Mohawk called that before that serve there too, calling out that the setter would dump, but still caught the defense off guard. Such a tricky play. Oh, great spike, great spike. (10-9) here for the Mountaineers. Knights looking to tie this game up here late in the 5th set. It's a good up and a good power hit from the left side for Mohawk. Huge hit. Knights are able to come up with it though. But the second one doesn't make it to the front. It's going to be a big point for the Mountaineers here, I think. Oh, and their libero can't handle it. It's a tough misplay.
Yeah, it is.
And we got a second timeout by Niagara here. (12-9), only 3 points to go for Mohawk. 6 points. I mean, not a tough climb.
Energy. Let's see if they can keep it up, put this game away.
Oh, and their setter tries to make a quick dump there, but Mohawk was on their toes that time, setting up the block. Good serve by Croft there. Oh, and that block, they were there in time, but it just manages to squeak through the fingers of the defense. That's a big face-off corner over there, it looks like.
For now, showing support for the female counterparts.
Oh, and a big, strong hit by the left side there for Mohawk. That's going to bring it to match point here, 14-10. And who other than Kuiper to come up to serve and lock it down?
Let's see if she could put it away with that great, consistent serve we've been seeing.
Oh, and that's a good, solid one to start, but Berg was able to come up with a good dig there. That one's out, and Mohawk takes the game.
Great game by your Mohawk Mountaineers.
And we had the exact same story, just like against Humber.
Yes, we
Up
did.
2 sets, loses 2 sets immediately after. And Mohawk takes the 5th one for a 3-2 final.
definitely a great showing by both teams. Like we said, we've seen Mohawk go up 2-0.
It was a pretty evenly matched for sure.
It was, because like we said, we knew the height was going to come into play at some point in this game.
Definitely. And let's see what we got here for this game. We got a lot of...
A lot of what? You got a little camera shot there, buddy. But,
I know. Okay, so great game there. Great showing by both teams, right?
Great showing.
It was excellent fight.
It confirms to see why our women's team is ranked top 10 in Canada.
Yeah, and now they're 5-0. You know, just extending that win streak to 5 games at the start of the season. That's great momentum.
It's great to see. Well, stay tuned for your men's game as it's about to start shortly.
Yeah, should be another good match too. Hopefully another tight one. Alrighty, thank you guys for joining us for the women's game there.